hi. I just wanted to come on here and record for a little bit because it's a good opportunity to talk and process some emotions I'm feeling in my body. Yeah, I am outside. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's like 70 degrees. I am feeling at the moment a little stagnant in my energy. I feel sad and heavy, and I feel impatient and confused and angry. I'm gonna just meditate for a little bit, and then I also have some little reiki incense that I'm gonna light. I just got this tarot deck the other day. It's so good. It's the box is over there, but this is the Cozy Witch Tarot deck by Amanda Lovelace. It's just so good. I read a little bit yesterday with my friend, and I've had the opportunity to get into it a little bit. I'm not going to read right now because I want to clear some energy in my space, but I feel like this deck it's fairly new. Like I got it like less than a week ago. So I think on like Wednesday I got it. No, I got it on Thursday. So it's I feel like this deck's a little shy. It's a little antisocial right now. So I would like to not. There's a lot of noise going on around me right now. There's like a tailgate going on right now for football at on my campus, college campus. I go to Southern Oregon University, and it's loud. I'm pretty sure there's a tailgate going on over there for like the actual football game, and then there's a tailgate going on over there by the Ed and Psych building for like an Ed tailgate. I don't know. I'm not gonna go to either of them because it's not my place. It's not my cup of tea. But anyways, I just decided to come on and record because I think that as a 19-year-old, I have made a lot of growth within myself. I feel like a lot of 19-year-olds, well, more than anything, I just think it's empowering for people my age to be, making videos like these. Like I make a little get ready with me every morning, and you can see me like meditating and like doing some Reiki work. And then there's one where I was like, get ready with me for bed, and I was just like journaling. But I think that mainly talking and recording myself doing just my shit that I do every day. One, it kind of spices up my routine and makes it feel less boring, and it gives me excitement, and it gives me a lot of creative freedom and passion because I think it's fun to record. It's just like, look at me. It's just like kind of like I'm an Aries, so I love attention, but also I hate attention at the same time. With my Pisces moon, I'm like, oh, not for me. So I think that like having this outlet is just a nice way for me to express myself and process my emotions in a way I guess that's a way to express myself in a way that's still safe. Like I'm doing this and I'm shining my light. I'm expressing myself, I'm expressing my soul without thousands of people staring at me. And so it makes me feel a lot more safe, But yeah, I thought I think what I'm gonna do is just like maybe record my tarot reading. Yeah, I mean, it makes me a little uncomfortable when it comes to like, it makes me slightly uncomfortable when it comes to me making these videos because I'm gonna be reading my tarot on a pretty vulnerable situation that I'm going through right now. And I don't want to post that because I'm worried that like the people will come across it and they'll be like, what the fuck? But like also, like I don't need to stress about that. Anyways, yeah, I'm just like low-key depressed right now. Mainly it's because I'm on my period, and I'm also doing a lot of grief work around broken heart and healing and letting go and moving on from people. It's really hard work. and I'm sad right now. I'll be the first to say it. I'm freaking sad. But it's beautiful because I've never felt so comfortable in my body before. Hell yeah. My Utah accent's really coming out right now. Yeah. I'm just gonna start. I brought with me some of my stones that I made, I think in like 11th grade. We got earth, air, fire, and then we have water. I think right now I want to connect with water, but I think I'm gonna do energy work for like all of them. So yeah, fuck, I really want to drink of water, but my phone is set up against my water bottle. I guess I'll wait. Okay. But yeah, as I do this Reiki, I'd like to just kind of talk like about my experience and what I'm going through in life. I would say right now I'm going through a period of really knowing my worth. And I'm going through a period of learning how to set boundaries and to stay firm in those boundaries. But as somebody who grew up being a people pleaser, it gets really confusing and really hard for me to set boundaries because, well, I just feel like I am worried about how people perceive me when setting boundaries. And I'm worried about, like, I think the biggest thing that's present for me is going back and forth between, well, setting boundaries and then not setting boundaries. For example, I'm going through a pretty emotional experience with letting go of somebody in my life. Setting a boundary and letting this person go with love and light because we're just not aligned, and it was causing me a lot of pain to have this person in my life. It wasn't making me feel very good. I just think that we have different morals and we have different standards, and they were clashing with each other. And so my boundary has been set, and that boundary has been me cutting off this person and cutting off all contact. And typically that's, I wonder if you can see my blue hair. Basically I have blue hair, but you can't really tell because it's in the slick back bun. She's cute though, I like her. I really want to change my hair color though, but anyways. Setting a boundary with this person has been extremely difficult for me because fuck, I really miss them. I really miss them. I'm just always caught in this feeling of sadness and grief and this feeling of confusion, and I'm like asking my guides for some help and for some assistance, and I'm like, should I continue to cut this person off? Should I continue to let them go? I was just actually reflecting with my friend about this a couple days ago. We were actually like, we took a little gummy last night after like, ooh, I have some eyelash glue on my eyeball still. Just let me leave it alone. But we took a little gummy after going to a murder mystery, and we sat at the Third Eye Theater, which is like those rocks over there, and we just like talked deeply, and we did a lot of active listening. And this is completely a little bit off topic, but I have been learning the importance of active listening and how when somebody speaks to you, or for example, when you speak to somebody and they reflect back to you what you said, they don't change it or anything, and they just like, and then they just reflect to you what you said. It's just like there's something so validating about knowing that the person that you're talking to and being vulnerable with is actually hearing you and listening to you. It's very empowering. And also just the power of like somebody coming to you and being vulnerable and you listening to them and you being like, I hear you, like I hear you, I'm with you. There's something really validating about that. And so as I talked to my friend about this experience that I'm going through with setting boundaries and cutting off people that aren't for me, it gets really difficult for me because I'm an empath 4, not an empath. I got that little, I'm an empath, I'm an empath, and I'm an Enneagram 4. That's a lot of E's, but it's been so difficult because I meet people and I fall in love, and then it just kind of doesn't work out, and I've had to take some accountability. I love accountability. I love taking accountability for my actions. I had to take accountability and realize that what part am I playing in this, because it's not always that I meet people and like they're the problem. Like definitely sometimes they are the problem. Sometimes people just are the fucking problem. But also I've had to really go within and reflect and be like, what part am I playing in this? How am I causing this to happen for me? And I guess that's still a question that I'm asking myself. I do know that like I tend to overgive and become kind of self-conscious and insecure in relationships, and it's just not a good space to be. But yeah, I think that I'm learning, and it's really hard. Like I feel like I'm in grief right now. I'm so fucking sad. Like, and it's just crazy because like about an hour ago I was like crying in my room and just like reminiscing on old photos of people and like art that I made about the situation, just listening to sad music and moving it through my body. And as soon as I let that, like, I cried for a little bit, I let myself feel my grief, and then 20 minutes later I was happier. Like I felt not happier, but I felt the grief move through my body, and that was really good for me. But yeah, I would just say that I'm very sad. Like I've never felt stronger in who I am, and I've never felt better, but I'm also still just really fucking sad and shit. So I'm trying to contemplate if I want this to be like a fast video, because I really enjoy making the fast videos. They make me really happy. So I don't think this is going to be too long of a video, because I think I want to do these videos like fast paced. Or I guess I could just do that. That works. Oh, there's doggies. Okay, I'm going to get into my little reiki. These incense here they're Reiki lavender and sandalwood Reiki incense, and I read the recommendations for what they can be used for, but I didn't fully read like the actual energy like thing. But this is a little thing, and it says Reiki energy. Sparkling incense sticks offer a unique blend of healing and calming properties designed to enhance your environment and well-being. Infused with Reiki energy, these incense sticks promotes a peaceful atmosphere while balancing mind, body, and spirit. And that's exactly what I can use right now. But it says that they're recommended for stress reduction and relaxation, improved sleep, mental clarity, energy cleansing, emotional healing, meditation, spiritual practices, and mood elevation. And they're so pretty. Hi, puppy. It's okay. Okay, the last incense that I got like, I don't remember what they were, but I think they were like moon incense. They were the exact same incense brand. I got it from Soundpiece in downtown Ashland, Oregon, a beautiful crystal shop. That's also where I got these tarots. That's where I got this tarot deck. So yeah, I am so excited for this. I just want to tell myself I'm so proud of myself because I'm doing the hard work. Oh, I love myself. So yeah, this the sun's kind of moving a little bit, and I'm not sure if I want to like scoot my mat over a little bit, but anyways, damn, I've already been recording for 14 minutes. It's crazy. I have the song "This Is What It Sounds Like" by freaking Rumi, the K-pop demon huntress. it's sunny outside, and I typically stray away from like doing yoga in the sun because it gets really overheating for me, but like your boy needs the sun right now. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'm just probably gonna do a little reiki. I'm gonna be silent for a little bit, but I'll probably speak on it a little bit. I just want to move some energy out of my body. And where'd my little other rock go? There it is. Okay, anyways, I hope you enjoy me doing my little reiki cleanse. I'm gonna say something, a little PSA. When I do these things, like record myself doing my spiritual practices, these are things I do regularly, like on the daily. And it makes me feel a little scared because I'm somebody who is very mindful about how I spend my energy. I am an empath, and I've encountered a lot of energy demons and energy vampires in this life. And whenever I would shine my light, they'd suck that shit up, and I'd feel so drained and depleted. And so when it comes to recording these videos of me doing Reiki and cleansing myself, and I'm posting a little get ready with me, I'm like literally showing people what I do, it scares me a little bit because I'm like, what if this is like giving people the opportunity to take from me? But also, as an earth witch, I've learned that I control my power and I control my energy, and me shining my light is something I'll never stop doing anymore, because when I shine my light, it encourages people to be happier. When I shine my light, it makes people happier, it makes people just brighter, and I want that energy in the life. Like, I know that the world's so heavy right now. When has it not been? Like, let's be real. And so I am taking pride in the fact that I have the power to be bright and let my light shine, and there's nothing wrong with that. And so by sharing this, it's just me shining my light and giving you guys the opportunity to experience my brightness. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I actually want a little bit more water. I try to be mindful about drinking so much water when I'm out here because I kind of have a small bladder, and whenever I'm out and about, I have to pee like every 5 minutes, and it gets kind of difficult when I'm outside doing yoga and there's not a bathroom in sight. I'm not gonna lie, like, don't judge me. Like, actually, I don't care if you judge me because it's fucking normal, but I like to pee outside, to be honest. Like, I don't know what it is. I think, like, I was a camp counselor over the summer and, like, had to pee outside, like, at least 3 times a day. So I don't care about peeing outside. It's like, there's something, like, nice about just pulling my pants down and, like, popping a squat and, like, pissing on the earth. I don't know, like, it, like, activates that primordial, like, animal energy within me. Hydrate before you dihydrate. Okay, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. But anyways, I was gonna say, I got incense like this, and I used like 2 sticks, and then they just disappeared. I brought them up to my work, showed them to some people, went to class, and then I never saw those bitches again. So I don't know if somebody like stole them or if I like dropped them somewhere. I don't fucking know, but it was really sad. But I got some new ones now. The old ones that I had were sort of the same ombre energy, but they were pink. Like, they were like pink on the bottom, I think, and purple on the top. This is like kind of brown and purple on the top. And they're also glittery. There's glitter in them. Okay. Oops. One thing I like about shining my light is that I enjoy that when I shine my light. I sort of spoke on this a little bit ago, but when I shine my light, it really truly does inspire other people to shine their lights. And it reminds people, it like gives people the permission to be themselves. When I'm on the camera, I'm just goofy. Like, this is who you see on the camera is me. I'm not necessarily acting. This is just Noah in his full glory. I'm just being myself, right? And so like when I'm myself and I just let myself be myself, like it really does inspire other people to be themselves, and that makes me really happy. That's the biggest thing that I desire in life. As a future art teacher, like my job and my pride and like just also my desire, wow, it's getting really loud. My desire is to shine my light so brightly that it'll inspire people to shine it. And one of my very close friends, Mariah, they started they're like in the process of like starting to post get readies with me, and it was inspired by me. And like I love that, because like I love that like somebody's taking what I'm doing and like taking it for themselves and making it their own, and that makes me so happy, because I'm like, when I want what I want and desire for people, like whenever they see my art or they listen to my music or they watch my get readies with me or they watch my tarot readings. I sound so cool and spiritual. Bet you want to be my friend, don't you? Just kidding. When I post these, I want people to watch these, and I want people to feel good about themselves. I want people to feel happy. And I kind of just like, the scenario that's running through my head is like, I had this teacher, my little English ELA teacher, in what grade is it? I think it was my senior year, and her name is Miss Willis, Nikki Willis, or Nikki, I don't know if it's Nikki Wills, I don't remember, but anyways, she used to say before we entered the classroom, whenever we'd start class, she'd say, okay guys, let go. I want you to try your best to let go of the baggage, the depression, the sadness, all the shit you're holding on to, all the heavy stuff, and leave it at the door. For 2 hours, just come and enjoy yourself and let go of that stuff and just be here with us. And I would love when she said that, because it inspired me to just remind myself that I'm allowed to set the heavy shit down. I'm allowed to let go of the stuff that doesn't serve me. I'm allowed to let go of the heavy fucking shit. Like, I don't have to hold that stuff all the time. Yes, it's here, but a practice that I really like doing is whenever I'm overwhelmed or whenever I'm just like, okay, I know that I have all this heavy stuff going on in my life, and I know that I'm feeling very heavy right now, but I would like to let go of this for 20 minutes. Like, I feel this baggage, and I like to visualize literally me taking the baggage off, setting it down, and reminding myself. I get kind of anxious when it comes to setting the heavy stuff down, because I like to solve. And then I just like to remind myself, like, hey, I know that there's this heavy energy with me right now, but I'm gonna set this down. And I literally tell myself, that will be there in 20 minutes. If you wanna pick it back up, you can pick it back up. But for now, set that shit down, my love. And usually I don't even wanna pick it up. I just let it go. It's kind of difficult right now because the sun's sort of like moving, and every 5 minutes I'm having to like move my yoga mat because it's getting cold. So I'm gonna move it again, and I'm just gonna stay there because I don't feel like moving anymore. We broke into a million pieces and we can't go back. My voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. My favorite song right now. That's much better. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, this is the spot. I don't feel like moving. As I was saying, like, about the peeing, I have to pee. Like, damn. Fuck! Oh well, it'll be fine. Okay, I feel like I don't want to be, I want to be out here for a while, but I also, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Okay, anyways. So, I'm just gonna start by cleansing myself and cleansing my aura. I have my cards just in the sun to kind of charge them and just give them some space to really soak that energy up. Okay. Where'd my lighter go? Oh, here it is. Hello, little spider. Come here, baby. Okay. I just want to start by really letting go of any heavy energy that might be clinging on to my field. Any stuck or still stagnant energies I do not need to be holding on to. Just letting those energies slide off of my aura. I want to send this energy through my entire magnetic field. It's so important to cleanse your magnetic field because so often we have tears and rips in our magnetic field. That's where negative energy can seep through. So it's so important to just send this. What I like to visualize is, usually I have my selenite one, but since I have the smoke, I'm just going to send this Reiki energy through. I'm just going to send this Reiki energy from the 5D and just sending that through my entire magnetic field. Like there's a dome of energy around me, and I just want to send this energy through that entire space and allow it to patch and clear any tears, rips, or leaks in my magnetic field. And you can literally visualize that by just seeing a beautiful white light going over a space and going over a tear. And typically, if you really tune into it, you can feel where the tears are, and you can just send that energy there to just clear that energy. Protect yourself, please. There's a lot of negative people in this world. Keep yourself safe, especially my light babies out there. Keep yourself safe because, man, people really like to siphon on people's energy that are so bright like us. People really love to take the energy of goddesses and beautiful, bright beings because they feel so, like, so much lack within themselves. And that's, you know, that's their own journey, but it's not our fucking responsibility to give them donations of our energy that they don't even deserve. Like, hello. Okay, so I'm gonna send this energy through my entire magnetic field. My magnetic field is now cleansed, and I like to visualize this energy flowing through my magnetic field and going down deep into the earth's core. And I'd like to visualize that as this energy flows through, it's picking up on the earth's deeply as it reaches the earth's core. It is picking up on her grounding. It's picking up on her very protective, very mothering, nurturing energy. It is picking up on that energy that is safe and healing, and it's sending that energy through my roots. You can literally visualize roots growing from your spine down into the earth like a tree. I'm seeing this energy flow through my roots, up from my roots up into my legs, my feet, my thighs, my belly, and my uterus, especially right now because I'm going through a lot of emotional release with my period. And so I want to send extra loving energy to that space, to my belly, my beautiful fucking poochie pooch. I love it so much. And so sending this energy up my spine and up my belly, up my back, up my breasts and my shoulders and down my arms, through my hands and up my neck, through my face, And just sending some extra energy to my crown chakra, my third eye chakra, because there's some heavy energy up there. And letting this energy shoot up again and just repeating that cycle of deep cleansing, deep release, flowing through and just getting that energy. Flow that energy out of your body. Just let it go, my love. Anything you don't need to be holding on to, even if it's your own energy, if it's energy that's been sent toward you, if it's energy you've picked up on, if it's energy that's been projected onto you, let it go, my love. Like, let it go. I'm here to tell you that no matter how heavy the energy is, you have permission to let it go. But you have to be the one to let it go. You are the one holding on to it, my love, so you have to be the one to let it go. So I'm also going to send this energy through my aura, because we have our aura, and that's our, I'm not too familiar on the layers of the aura, but I do know there's layers of aura, and your aura is what shines. And outside of the aura, you have so there's your body, your physical body, then you have your aura, and then outside of your aura, there's your magnetic field. And that's sort of the energy all around you. That's like how you attract energy into your life. So it's so important to keep that shit cleansed. Keep that shit cleansed. Keep that shit fucking protected. Because so often you have this energy on you and you feel so nasty and gross and grimy. As soon as you let that go, you're like, damn, that wasn't even mine. I feel beautiful now. But the layer closest to your body of your aura is your energy field. And so I'm just going to send this energy through my entire aura to like let go of stagnant energy, heavy energy. Letting that energy just go, 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 let it go. Letting that energy go. It's really good to make audible sounds, especially when you feel emotional, to just go like, or like literally like let your body make sound. Whenever you feel anger or you feel sad, like be like, when I'm angry, I'll be like, like I'll just like let it out. And man, it literally helps me to like process that shit so much easier than like holding it into my body. I'm gonna now flow through my body and just do a little tapping. Tapping is so good for the body because it just helps to let go of energy. Right here under your clavicle, you can tap here and that really helps. I'm feeling it already. It helps to let go of energy in the heart chakra. So if you just tap this, it really helps to let go of energy you're holding onto in your heart chakra. This green one right here, that's your heart chakra. It helps you to let go of that heavy energy. So I'm just going to breathe deeply and I'm just going to be doing some tapping. As I move to the different spaces of my body, I'll be sure to like tell you what I'm going through, like what's coming up for me and like what this helps to release. So before I go into it, I'll just briefly explain it. So I'm gonna do a tapping on my shoulder, under my clavicle. That's gonna help let go of the heart chakra energy. Any heavy energy, grief tends to be stored in the heart, sadness, guilt, shame, the sadness of your inner child especially. And then I'm gonna do a tap on the shoulder, and that's, I like to call upon Father of the Sky Atlas, the god Atlas, because I call upon him whenever I'm tapping my shoulder or whenever I'm doing energy work of letting go of baggage or all the weight of the world on my shoulder, because he is he's a god that really loves helping people like take the heavy stuff off of their back that they don't need to be holding on to. So as I'm tapping my shoulder, I really like to say, I call upon Father of the Sky Atlas, and I give you permission to help me let go of the heavy stuff I'm holding on to on my shoulders. And he does. He helps me. And it's beautiful. And yeah, so then I like to tap my shoulders. A lot of energy can be stored on your back, like on your back energy right here. When people project energy onto you, it goes to your back. Like people project that shit onto your back. So I like to just do a sweeping motion or like a little slap, a gentle slap on my back. Gently slap away that energy. And you can literally visualize that energy, like as you tap your back, visualize like dark energy, like smoke coming off of your body and coming off of your back, and then like to flow down my spine And then I like to stay at my bottom of my spine and tap there. That is the back of your dantian. And so give that a little slap. Give that a little, I like to do this, a little knuckle massage. Go through my spine especially, because so much energy is held in your spine. And then I like to give my booty a little slap and go down my legs, and that just helps let go of energy. And then I'm also going to be doing a clavicle massage. So if you're ever feeling very emotionally overwhelmed, or you feel like you have a lot of emotions in your body that you don't know how to let go of, you can just find your clavicle. Usually if you go from the middle of your chest, kind of like to your sternum right here, put your palm there, and then feel the muscle under right here, your clavicle, the muscle right under your collarbone. I don't know if it's actually muscle, but basically what you can do is push on your clavicle and just hold it for like 2 minutes or so, and just definitely take very deep breaths. And you can physically, like, literally feel a bunch of emotion, especially grief, coming up. And it's good to just like hold space for yourself as you're letting go of this grief, and just like breathe deeply. Like, breath's so important when it comes to like doing this work. So breathe as you're holding it for 2 minutes or so, and then wipe it away. Wipe that energy away. Physically see yourself letting that go, and repeat that on the other side. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And then yeah, I think I'll do that little frequency right then, and then I'll come back and be more verbal, and then we'll go through some chakra cleansing as well. So yeah, feel free, like, if you're watching this, please do this with me. Like, I know it can like seem silly, and I know it can seem kind of uncomfortable to be doing this shit, to be literally like slapping my body and breathing, but I'm telling you, this is what somatic healing is. It helps you to just like let that shit go. I love somatic healing. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with a little, I think I'm gonna take this off. Makes it a little easier. Okay. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit looser. My boobie might slip out, so if you see her, say hi. But my tits need to be free right now. I don't want to constrict them. Okay, let's begin, my friends. Another thing I didn't really mention is this space right here, kind of where my dragonfly is. That's known as your dantian. That's your energy space, where kind of energy comes. It makes sense though, because that's where it aligns with our sacral chakra, this orange one. This orange one below. So that's the root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. And our solar plexus is good. It holds a lot of compassion and creativity, sensuality, all that juicy energy. The energy, it's kind of like when you're creating, and when you're creating art, and that energy you get, like that little high you get, that's when your energy and your solar plexus energy is being really juicy, and the energy there is flowing. It's like it's very good energy. That's when you're like really filling that up. So I just thought I'd mention that. Also, another thing I really like to do is this one. I like to kind of envision that I'm like a gorilla, and I like to just like, it really literally makes me feel like so powerful when I do this. But you can do it in the mirror. You can just even envision that you're like any like sort of strong animal, because we're all animals. Like, let's be real, we're just more evolved animals, so we have those traits. And I think that whenever I do this, it helps me really tap into that primordial energy, that animal energy in me, and it helps me to really like process anger and be fierce and stand in my power. So what I like to do is just go like this and breathe in deep and go like, you can even growl. It really just helps you to like activate that energy of like standing in your power and letting go of that energy. Beautiful. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. It's kind of like, as I sat down here and I began to record, I was feeling a lot of grief and a lot of stress and a lot of confusion. And especially I was feeling the energy of the person that I'm sort of distancing myself from. And it made me think I wanted to do a tarot reading about that. But now that I'm here, like, I don't really want to. Like, I've moved that energy through my body. It's definitely important that before you respond, make sure that you're not reacting and make sure that you're responding. Because so often what we do when we get activated or we're feeling like a heavy emotion, we so often react, which means when we are triggered or inner child is like, ouch, that triggered me, and your inner child's activated, we react. We instantly think, and we don't think. We don't take time to process our feelings, we just react. And what we really need to be embodying is responding. So say my friend comes over here, somebody pisses me off, and then I instantly get activated and I get triggered. Instead of reacting, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna take a few deep breaths. I'm gonna take a minute to think, okay, how did this affect me? How did this make me feel? What is triggered? What is this triggering within me? And how can I set a boundary with this person and communicate with this person in a way that's not gonna make this person feel activated or triggered themselves? It's all about communication, my friends, okay? Whenever you get to a place where you're angry or with somebody and you just react, honey, you're just gonna trigger them and they're not gonna hear you. But when you take the moment to actually listen to yourself, and then you go to this person saying, hey friend, you did this and this and this, and when you did these things, it made me feel X, Y, and Z. I was hoping moving forward, you could possibly not do that. And then maybe give them an example of something they could do instead. And that's what clear communication is, and it's just so important to practice. Like, I think that like clear communication is definitely heavily talked about in like relationships, with like romantic relationships, but like it's also equally as important to have clear communication with ourselves, because we are humans too, and like we're with ourselves 24/7. And so building that relationship and that strength within ourselves is extremely important, because we need to learn to communicate our own needs to ourselves, and we need to learn to set boundaries with ourselves, you know. Anyways, let's continue. I'm gonna do a little slappy slap. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna do a little back slap. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. Yeah, it's really good to just get a slap on the back. Really envision yourself letting go of that heavy ass energy. Especially our thighs hold so much energy. This is kind of silly, but I always tell all my friends, shake ass, trauma is stored in your hips. Literally, what I do, like, I am always shaking ass. Like, on my get readies with me, I'm always like twerking, shaking a little booty, because trauma really is stored in those damn hips. Shake some ass, move your hips, get them moving. Like, some movements I like to do. I'm definitely gonna do it while I do my yoga. I like to just move my body, move those hips, get that energy flowing, move that anger, move that trauma, Move that shit that's holding onto your hips. Let it go, baby. Let it go, because trauma is so fucking stored in the body. Trauma is stored in the body, baby. And if we don't let that go, it's gonna affect us. It's gonna affect our health, our physical health, our emotional health. It'll affect the way we show up in relationships. It can cause stress, it can cause anxiety, it can cause cancer, it can cause thyroid issues, it can cause IBS. Like, I have IBS. That's probably just because I wasn't fed the most proper. I've had IBS my whole life, so it's like it's nothing like that, but man, the importance of taking care of our body it comes farther than just working out, eating healthy, doing yoga. Like, all that's beautiful. You should do that. You should go do that stuff. But also remind yourself and remember to take care of your energetic body and let go of the energy we're holding on to our body. I'm telling you, like, after you do like a workout, you know how you feel like a release and you feel less angry? That's why fucking therapy and physical therapy is so important. Like, I do yoga every day because I like to let go of that energy, and I like to just let go of shit that doesn't serve me. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. I think I'm gonna move my mat a little forward because I'm feeling a little cold. It can get irritating to have to keep doing this, but it's also kind of funny. That's perfect. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like. I think if you haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, you need to get on that shit today because that movie's so good. Okay. Alrighty, I feel good and cleansed, so I do think now I'm gonna start my little tarot reading. So I think that I'm just gonna do like a general reading. And I don't know, like usually I'll do like a, damn, now I feel like I need to move that way. Bro, this is so annoying. I'm not gonna move, I don't feel like it. I think this spot's fine. Yeah. Hi, doggy. I love doggies. They're so cute. I'm just watching a dog like jump down the stairs. They're such cuties. I want a dog. voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. Alright, that song's so stuck in my head right now. Right now, as I'm doing this massage, what's coming up for me is just a lot of daydreaming. I'm envisioning being with somebody in particular that I really miss, and just being in their presence and sending them love. I guess maybe I could send that energy to him. It wouldn't hurt. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna stop it here because I'm gonna do a little tarot reading, and it's a little bit more of a vulnerable read, so I don't really feel comfortable like putting it on the internet for everybody to see. So